14's Alejandro Guzman is joining us live from the airport. Ali, do we know if any of these situations caused flight delays?
According to, airport officials, no. In fact, airlines say they saw no major impacts to their operations. And in fact, at this hour, there's hardly any delays in getting to and from the airport at this hour. Not even a single line at this hour, in fact. But there are some residual frustrations from today's demonstration. Pro-Palestine protesters heard chanting as they sat with their arms intertwined in a sleeping dragon, locking themselves together, prolonging their efforts.
I was waiting for my girlfriend for 30 minutes. Had no idea what was going on.
They can't even get out here, and there's no way to get into the airport.
The protest started around 2:30 Monday afternoon, shutting down International Boulevard as travelers, rideshare drivers, and crew buses were backed up for miles.
It took me about 2 hours to get here.
Traffic is not the problem. The problem is we have problems in another country that we need to focus on. We can't just say, oh no, this is a problem.
Travelers like Kevin Shaw walking 2+ miles to leave Sea-Tac, hoping to get picked up. Others forced to make the trek and catch their flight. The reason unclear as protesters refused to talk to us, but their message was loud and clear. A huge banner sprawled across the road saying, "Our taxes are funding genocide," specifically on tax day. Protesters have been calling for a ceasefire in the Israel-Hamas war for months now after the invasion of Israel in October of 2023. A divisive issue across the world we saw playing out as the protests continued.
So how does this solve?
It doesn't solve nothing. It doesn't solve nothing.
So then
but
they can get off the road and let...
Mission accomplished. It took police a little more than 3 hours to get protesters off the street and reopen the road.
Because you're just disrupting normal people's lives, and this doesn't solve anything.
The impacts are still being assessed by airport officials and airlines. Yet nationwide, we're looking at 23,849 delays. Here at Sea-Tac, 140, according to FlightAware.
I believe this is evil.
This is evil? Thank you, sir. It was great having a conversation with you.
Your right to protest.
Everybody has a way to do things, and if it's
disruptive, you have to respect us being disgruntled.
Now, those 46 protesters detained by Port of Seattle police could be charged with anything, including disorderly conduct. Of course, we'll keep you posted as we continue to learn more. Live at Sea-Tac, Alejandro Guzman, Fox 13 News.